When you think of breathtaking green landscapes, ancient castles, and misty mountains, two places probably come to mind: Scotland and Ireland. These two neighbors have charmed the world with their natural beauty, deep history, and rich culture. But today, we ask a question that sparked friendly debates for years: which is more beautiful, Scotland or Ireland? Let's take a slow, scenic journey through both countries. From the rugged Highlands of Scotland to the rolling fields of Ireland, we'll compare their landscapes, castles, coastlines, culture, and even the charm of their people. In the end, you can decide for yourself which land truly steals your heart. Now let's get started. Number 1. Landscape and scenery. Let's begin with the landscapes, because for most visitors, that's where the love story begins. Scotland's scenery feels like it was made for legends. Picture this: mountains that pierce the sky, deep blue lochs wrapped in mist, and moorlands so vast and empty they feel untouched by time. It's dramatic, wild, and often breathtaking. The Scottish Highlands, in particular, steal the show. Glencoe's steep glens tell stories of ancient battles. Ben Nevis, the tallest peak in the UK, draws hikers and dreamers alike. It's a place that feels both powerful and peaceful at once. Now, turn to Ireland, known as the Emerald Isle. The name fits perfectly. Here, beauty comes not in sharp edges, but in soft, endless waves of green. Hills roll gently across the countryside, divided by stone walls and dotted with grazing sheep. It's calm, poetic, and deeply inviting. Regions like the Ring of Kerry and Connemara offer views so picturesque they don't feel real. So, which is more beautiful? Scotland's beauty roars with strength. Ireland's beauty hums like a lullaby. It all comes down to what stirs your heart more: the wild or the serene. Number 2. Castles and ruins. Few places do ancient castles quite like Scotland and Ireland. These aren't just stone walls, they're portals to the past. Scotland boasts over 2,000 castles, each with its own personality. Some are tucked away in forests, others stand tall on rocky cliffs with waves crashing below. One of the most iconic is Edinburgh Castle, which dominates the city skyline from its perch atop a volcanic rock. Then there's Donan Castle, perhaps the most photographed in Scotland. Completely surrounded by water and backed by mountains, it looks like it belongs in a fantasy movie. Ireland may not have as many, but what it lacks in number, it makes up for in character. Blarney Castle, where visitors kiss the famous stone for luck, is wrapped in legend. The Rock of Cashel is a dramatic fortress sitting proudly on a hill, like a crown above the countryside. And Dunluce Castle, hanging over the edge of a coastal cliff, is both haunting and beautiful. Scotland offers sheer variety and drama. Ireland delivers warmth and mystery. Whether you're after grandeur or ghost stories, you'll find magic in both. Number 3. Coastlines and cliffs. When it comes to coastline beauty, Ireland and Scotland both offer unforgettable views, but in very different styles. Ireland's coast is perhaps best known for the legendary Cliffs of Moher. These towering cliffs rise nearly 700 feet above the Atlantic Ocean and stretch for miles. Stand at the edge and you'll feel both small and inspired. But that's just the beginning. The Wild Atlantic Way, a coastal driving route, guides you past hidden beaches, charming fishing villages, and waves that crash with timeless rhythm. There's something poetic about it all. Ireland's coast sings softly, but it stays with you. Scotland's coast, on the other hand, hits you with raw energy. The Isle of Skye is a masterpiece of nature, with jagged sea cliffs, strange rock formations, and a mood that shifts with every passing cloud. Fingal's Cave looks like something carved by giants, while the Old Man of Hoy stands like a lone sentinel above the waves. Ireland's coast feels like a storybook. Scotland's coast feels like an epic. Both stir the soul. You just need to decide whether you want to be soothed or awakened. Number 4. Mountains and nature trails. If you love to lace up your boots and explore the outdoors, both Scotland and Ireland have something for you. But again, their styles are different. Scotland is a paradise for serious hikers. The Scottish Highlands stretch across the northern half of the country with majestic peaks, valleys, and remote glens. Ben Nevis, at over 4,400 feet, is not just the UK's highest mountain. It's a rite of passage for many adventurers. The Cairngorms National Park offers vast open land, ancient forests, and even herds of wild reindeer. Every step in Scotland's wilderness feels like stepping back in time. Ireland's landscape is gentler but no less captivating. The MacGillycuddy's Reeks Range offers its own challenge, including Carranta Hill, the tallest mountain in Ireland. But most trails in Ireland are made for relaxed walks rather than climbs. The Wicklow Mountains, just outside Dublin, are perfect for peaceful day hikes through forests, waterfalls, and open hills. Scotland is for those who crave elevation, challenge, and untamed land. Ireland is for those who love nature's quiet touch and slow, scenic journeys. Both let you breathe deeply and reconnect with the world, just at different speeds. Number 5. Culture and people. A country's soul isn't just in its mountains or castles, it lives in its people. And both Ireland and Scotland are rich in personality, tradition, and heart. In Ireland, hospitality is more than politeness, it's a way of life. Step into any pub or shop, and chances are someone will strike up a friendly chat. Whether in busy Dublin or a quiet village in County Clare, Irish people make you feel like you belong. Laughter fills the air. Music flows easily. Stories are told as if they've been passed down for generations, because many have. Scotland also offers warmth, but with a bold, proud spirit. Scots are deeply tied to their history and heritage. You'll find that pride in their Highland games, in the wail of the bagpipes, and in the careful weaving of clan tartans. A conversation with a Scot may start reserved, but once it begins, it's rich with wit, honesty, and passion. So, which culture is more beautiful? Ireland may feel more social and musical. Scotland offers deeper roots and traditions that run strong. If you're looking for friendly charm, Ireland welcomes you with open arms. If you admire bold history, Scotland stands tall. Number 6. Cities and towns. Let's take a walk through the towns and cities, where the past meets the present. Scotland's cities feel like living museums. Edinburgh, the capital, is often called one of Europe's most beautiful cities. Its old town is a maze of cobbled streets, stone buildings, and hidden courtyards. The majestic Edinburgh Castle looms above it all, like a guardian of history. Glasgow, in contrast, has a youthful energy. It's famous for its live music, art scene, and creative spirit. Ireland's cities are cozier and more relaxed. Dublin blends old and new. Georgian buildings line the streets, while tech companies bustle nearby. Pubs echo with live folk music, and poets are remembered like celebrities. Galway is colorful, quirky, and bursting with culture. Cork, Ireland's second city, feels laid back yet alive, with river views and a strong sense of community. Scotland's cities feel grand and majestic, perfect for lovers of architecture and history. Ireland's cities feel alive and personal, great for those who love conversation and creativity. It really depends on your mood. Do you want to stroll through centuries? Go to Scotland. Want to enjoy street performers and laughter in the air? Then choose Ireland. Number 7. Weather and atmosphere. Now let's talk about the one thing you can't control, the weather. Neither Scotland nor Ireland promises sunshine, but both offer weather that adds character to the land. In Scotland, the skies change by the hour. One moment, it's gray and misty. The next, golden light breaks through the clouds and bathes a mountain in color. The rain is often cold and sudden, the wind strong and stirring. It gives the place a bold, moody feel. Some say the weather here isn't bad. It's just dramatic, like the land itself. Ireland's weather is much milder and easier to handle. When it rains, it's usually light and gentle, more like a mist than a heavy downpour. The temperature doesn't change too much throughout the year. Winters are cool, but not freezing, and summers stay pleasantly mild. Locals often joke, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes, because the weather changes so quickly. Thanks to all that light rain, the grass stays green all year round, perfectly living up to Ireland's famous nickname, the Emerald Isle. Scotland's weather feels wild and powerful, perfect for those who love stormy skies and crisp, fresh air. Ireland, on the other hand, feels calm and familiar, ideal for those who enjoy cozy days and gentle drizzle. So, ask yourself, do you want the atmosphere of a moody novel or the peaceful charm of a countryside poem? Whichever you choose, both offer an unforgettable experience, written not in words, but in wind, rain, and sky. Number 8. Music and folklore. You can tell a lot about a country by the stories it tells, and the songs it sings. In Ireland, music and myth are everywhere. Walk down a village lane and you might hear the lively beat of a bodhrán drum or the sweet sound of a tin whistle. Celtic songs, fast-paced jigs, and traditional ballads are part of daily life. Irish folklore is filled with mischievous leprechauns, mysterious fairies, and brave heroes who fought for love or honor. Every town has a tale. Every hill seems to whisper an old story. Scotland also carries a rich musical and storytelling tradition. The sound of the bagpipes, both haunting and majestic, is truly unique. There's nothing else quite like it. Scottish folk songs often tell stories of lost kingdoms, historic battles, and the proud spirit of ancient clans. The country's legends are just as powerful, from the mysterious Loch Ness monster to the magical Selkies, mythical beings said to be part seal, part human, and the fearless Highland warriors of old. Scotland's folklore runs deep. There's a strong emotional pull in the way Scotland holds onto its past. It's not just remembered, it's felt. Ireland wraps you in rhythm and charm. Scotland draws you into myth and legacy. Whether you sway to the music or follow the legend, both cultures feel timeless and magical. Number 9. Food and drink. One of the best ways to experience a culture is through its food, and Ireland and Scotland both bring something unique to the table. Ireland's cuisine is rich, warm, and hearty. Think of Irish stew slow-cooked with tender lamb and vegetables, or soda bread, served fresh with creamy butter. Along the coasts, you'll find seafood chowder, thick and flavorful. And let's not forget Guinness, Ireland's most famous drink. Dark, smooth, and rich, it's more than a beverage. It's part of the national identity. Scotland's food is bolder and more adventurous. The most iconic dish, haggis, is a savory pudding made with sheep's organs, oats, and spices. It may sound strange, but it's full of flavor and tradition. For dessert, buttery shortbread is a Scottish classic. And in terms of drinks, Scotch whiskey stands tall, aged in barrels, carefully crafted, and full of character. It's considered some of the best in the world. Ireland's meals comfort the soul. Scotland's dishes challenge the palate and tell a story. Whether you're sipping a pint in Dublin or tasting whiskey in the Highlands, each bite and sip adds a new memory to your journey. Number 10. Spiritual and emotional feel. Some things can't be measured or photographed. They can only be felt. And both Scotland and Ireland carry a certain emotional weight that leaves a mark on your heart. In Scotland, the land feels bold and ancient. As you walk through its valleys or stand atop its cliffs, there's a powerful silence in the air. You sense the footsteps of warriors long gone, and the echoes of fierce independence still whispering through the mountains. The stone ruins, the dark forests, the lonely lochs, all speak to a deeper part of the soul. Ireland, by contrast, feels softer but no less powerful. There's a gentle magic in the way the light touches its green hills. The coastline hums with quiet poetry. It's not about loud feelings, but deep ones. Ireland feels like a place where time slows down, where nature holds you close, and where every breeze carries the music of the past. Scotland stirs you. It makes you feel small, yet strong. Ireland suits you. It makes you feel seen, safe, and quietly moved. Some places you admire. Others you remember forever. These two are both. That brings us back to the question, which of these two countries truly stands out in beauty? The truth is, there's no clear winner. Scotland and Ireland are like two different kinds of poetry. One speaks with fire and strength. The other whispers with grace and charm. If you love mountains, moody skies, and ancient castles that feel like fortresses, Scotland may be your favorite. If you love green hills, warm welcomes, and stories that feel like lullabies, Ireland may win your heart. But why choose one? Both countries deserve to be seen, loved, and explored. Maybe the real answer is this: the most beautiful place is the one that speaks to your soul. So now, we want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, which one do you think is more beautiful, Scotland or Ireland? And why? If this video helped you decide, inspired your next trip, or just made you dream a little, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next journey through the world's most fascinating places. And if you've been to either country, share your experience. Your story might help someone else decide where to go next. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired.